There comes a moment in life when you realize no one is coming to save you. It's a harsh truth, but one that holds the key to unlocking your greatest potential. We often wait for someone else to help us, whether it's a friend, a mentor, or society itself. But what if, just for once, you decided to take full control of your life, regardless of who's there for you? This is a story about the power of doing it alone. A story inspired by one of the most profound books of our time, Walden by Henry David Thoreau. Meet John. Like so many of us, he lived a life of routine, checking all the boxes, good job, decent salary, a life that seemed successful on paper. But beneath the surface, John felt something was missing. He relied on others to define his success. He expected people to guide him, lift him, push him towards his goals. But deep down, he felt stuck.
Every opportunity he thought would come never did, and every hand he reached out to seemed to disappear. His career stalled, his passion faded, and life felt like a waiting game. He was always waiting for someone else to give him permission to chase his dreams. And then came the day that changed everything. One night, after a long day of feeling invisible at work, John scrolled through his phone, watching others live the life he wanted. He was drowning in a sea of distractions, waiting for someone, something, to pull him out. But no one came. And that's when it hit him. He had to stop waiting. The only person who could pull him out of this hole was himself. No one else was coming. It was time for him to take action.
John stumbled upon a book that would change the way he saw the world, Henry David Thoreau's Walden. In this classic, Thoreau chooses to live alone, disconnected from society, in a simple cabin by a pond. Thoreau sought meaning in solitude, away from the noise of the world, learning that true strength and purpose come from within. He didn't wait for someone to give him answers. He chose to find them himself. As John read these words, he realized something profound. The path to success wasn't waiting for someone to hand him the answers. It was about finding them within himself. He needed to do it alone. John knew it wouldn't be easy. Walking away from the comfort of a job, the validation of others, and the security of routine felt like walking into the unknown. But Thoreau's words echoed in his mind. I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately. John didn't need the woods. He needed the mindset.
The courage to deliberately chase his dreams without waiting for the world to tell him when it was okay to start. So, he began small. He woke up an hour earlier every day. He turned off distractions and focused on learning new skills. He wrote down his goals. He set deadlines for himself. The more he did, the more he realized he was capable. He didn't need someone to push him. He could push himself. Of course, the road wasn't easy. The loneliness of the journey began to weigh on him. People questioned his decisions. Why would you quit your job? How do you expect to succeed without help? And there were nights when John himself wondered if he had made a mistake. But in those moments of doubt, he remembered Thoreau's solitude, how it wasn't isolation, it was empowerment. John learned to embrace the quiet, the moments when it was just him and his thoughts.
He realized that doing it alone didn't mean being alone. It meant trusting himself. And then, it happened. Slowly, but surely, John started to see the results of his labor. His goals weren't just ideas on paper anymore. They were realities he had built. Without waiting for someone else to give him permission, John took control of his own life, and the rewards began to flow in. His success wasn't defined by others. It was defined by the work he put in, the risks he took, and the belief he had in himself. He realized that the strength to achieve his dreams had always been inside him. He just needed to tap into it. So, what's the lesson here? Sometimes, the best thing you can do is to stop waiting for others to push you, guide you, or save you. Sometimes, the only way to truly grow is to step out on your own, face your fears, and believe that you can make it happen, alone.
Thoreau's journey at Walden Pond was about finding meaning and purpose in solitude. John's journey was about discovering his inner strength by doing it alone. And now, it's your turn. Stop waiting for someone to tell you it's okay to start. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Because the truth is, you are stronger, braver, and more capable than you think. You've had the power all along. Now go, and do it alone. If this story inspired you, hit that like button and subscribe for more motivational content. Share this video with someone who needs a reminder that they have everything it takes to succeed, right now. Remember, the only permission you need is your own. Do it alone and watch what happens.